The nation's leader, family, friends, and the Grand Bahama community coming together to pay homage to a man regarded as an extraordinary Bahamian, an astute businessman, and one of the pillars of the city of Freeport. The late Sir Albert Miller was laid to rest today following a homegoing service at the Pro-Cathedral of Christ the King, and many agreed that he has left behind a remarkable legacy. Shasheena Rolle reports.
A touching service of Thanksgiving. Tears were shed as those in attendance reflected on the life and times of the late Sir Albert Miller. He was heralded as first and foremost a man who loved his family, the Grand Bahama community, and one who often gave of his blessings unselfishly. His granddaughters say while some knew him as an executive of the Grand Bahama Port Authority or a successful businessman, they simply knew him as Pa.
He would always say I was eating him out of house and home, and from that day forward I became known as Gubba. He always said he would rather clothe me than feed me. After a good meal came a good nap. We would know how good the nap was based on how loud he was snoring. We to this day still don't know how Grammy managed every night.
We all have wonderful memories of our trips to Chub Key and Walker's Key, where boating and fishing were always on the agenda. Being on the boat was definitely one of Pa's favorite pastimes. We went on so many trips, but the highlight of each trip was spending time with family.
During the service, former Governor General Sir Orville Turnquest regarded Miller as a great friend and one who can never be forgotten.
Albert has now passed from the scene, and we shall surely miss him. But it is now left for us, the living, to translate into our lives those noble virtues which Albert exhibited and by which he lived, and the legacy he has left indelibly planted in the annals of the history of the Bahamas.
The nation's leader, the Right Honorable Christie, told those in attendance that police officers and the nation are indebted to Sir Albert for his service to this country.
He was a man extraordinary, and for the fearless, incorruptible, and expert manner in which he went about protecting people, whether in law or in business, we thank him. I therefore extend the sincere thanks of a grateful nation. I also extend the thanks of the nation for Sir Albert's second major area of achievement as a leading figure in the development of the modern city of Freeport in the post-Wallace Groves era. Sir Albert brought a uniquely Bahamian balance to the otherwise expatriate heavy leadership of the port. This was because of invaluable help to this became invaluable help to the port in resetting the ship on the right course and in charting the way forward, taking due account of national sensibilities and popular expectations.
At the end of the service, Sir Albert's casket was draped in the Bahamian flag and carried out by members of the Royal Bahamas Police Force. Shasheena Rolle, ZNS Network News.